Today I have a very special guest to share a Valentine's Day tradition. The cameraman to my ball and chain.
I'll help you make my signature dish, salmon pasta, while I tell you how suave I was at a Valentine's Day back in 2008. She's Erin from wellplated.com.
Let's make salmon pasta.
So we had been dating for almost 5 months back in February 2008, but I still wanted to impress her for Valentine's Day.
I will always welcome that.
I just thought, going out for Valentine's Day is so common, so I didn't want to do that. But I also lived in a dorm where I didn't have a kitchen to make a special meal like the salmon pasta.
But we did have a library with 15 stories and a gorgeous view of campus.
So I thought, that's it. That's where I'll do it. And I snuck into the library with a tablecloth, a bottle of wine, some silverware, some plates, candles even, and yes, admittedly, a microwave Stouffer's lasagna.
He climbed up on a table to dim the lights. He unscrewed a light bulb. We had a candlelit spread. The ambiance and the gesture completely won me over. The Stouffer's lasagna did not.
That's fair. But I'm still in charge of dinner on Valentine's Day, and thankfully I have graduated from the microwave. So let's talk salmon pasta. To bake our salmon for the pasta, I've added olive oil, lemon juice, salt, and pepper, and rubbing it in.
Now we're gonna pop it into a 425-degree oven just for about 15 minutes till it's cooked through. Do not overcook it. While our salmon bakes, let's ready our pasta.
Yep, cook the pasta to al dente.
Whole wheat pasta.
Good idea. So with the salmon baking and the pasta cooking, let's talk about my sauce. You're gonna wanna start with a skillet or a Dutch oven, and
maybe you should get back behind the camera.
Probably a good idea. But then I want to tell people how we got from the Stouffer's lasagna to an actually good salmon dish.
I got it. He can make salmon, folks.
You're always stealing my limelight.
As he was saying, in a deep saucepan or Dutch oven, we're going to heat butter along with a little bit of olive oil. This will form the base of our creamy sauce. Chop up 1 shallot and then add that to the pan as well. Saute just for a couple of minutes until the shallot starts to soften. So, as I promised to tell, after that 3-star Michelin experience in the library, Ben has cooked for me every Valentine's Day. Since then though, our tradition has been salmon. It feels special, it's romantic, you can flavor it in all different ways, and it's good for beginner cooks.
Hey.
So with our shallot, I have added some garlic, and now I'm adding some cracked pepper and a sprinkle of kosher salt. Speaking of cooking salmon, check out this menu. Ben made this for me on our very first Valentine's Day. I had a choice for different ways to prepare salmon. How cute is that? Next up, a bit of red pepper flake for some heat. How am I doing so far?
Not as good as me, but you're holding your own.
On with the sauce. To flavor it a bit more, we are going to add some fresh lemon zest. I like to grate it right over the pan so that you don't lose any of those yummy oils. And from that same lemon, we will use the lemon juice. This is about a 1/4 cup. And now for the fun part, 1/2 cup of white wine. I was gonna measure this, but I think I'll just eyeball it. You don't need to break the bank here, just choose something good enough to have with dinner or alongside while you cook. We are going to bring it to a simmer and just let the sauce reduce a little bit. This will take about 2 minutes. The smell of that white wine with the garlic and shallots, heaven! Once your salmon has cooked, let it rest for 5 minutes. This is key to making sure it's nice and juicy. And then flake it into great big pieces with a fork. You want to leave it a little bit chunky so that you get nice bites of salmon with every noodle. This is a 1 pound center cut salmon fillet, by the way. Now all we have to do is put it all together. I'm adding our whole wheat pasta. You can use any short shape for this you like. I picked bow ties just because I think they're really cute and kind of romantic, but penne, rigatoni, all of that works well. We're going to add our nice tender flaked salmon. And then a few other ingredients that really make this easy pasta recipe taste incredible. The first is chopped sun-dried tomatoes. These are a flavor bomb. I'm telling you, just keep these in your pantry, add them to your pastas, your salads. People will think that you are a truly gourmet chef, and you know what? You are.
That's right.
That's right. I'm also adding some Parmesan cheese. I can hear you people out there that are saying like, oh, cheese and fish, those don't go together. Taste this salmon pasta and then see if you agree with me. And for freshness, some basil. This just brings all of the other flavors to life. Now all that's left is to give it a big stir. I may regret not choosing another pot, but we're gonna go with it. So that the pasta and the salmon gets really nicely coated with this lemon wine sauce. When you drain the pasta, always reserve a little bit of the pasta water. That way, if your sauce is too thick, you can just splash a little bit in to get the right consistency. Tell you what, this dinner, something about pasta, salmon, it feels really romantic and date night special, but it cooks so quickly. This is great for quick, healthy weeknight dinners too. Before I dive in, a round of applause for this special Valentine's Day dish, courtesy of my husband and cameraman. Aww. If you need another simple recipe that will impress your date, check out this baked chicken Parmesan. Now that's well plated.